pretty quick turnaround for you. I guess was that a goal for you to get a quick turnaround, or is it just kind of the way the schedule worked out?
I mean, I love to fight, man. I usually stay pretty active. I wasn't able to do that with my first and second year in the UFC, but I mean, that's what I used to do all the time, and the only thing that stops me from being active is injuries. I've been able to stay away from those, and yeah, I mean, now, as long as I'm not hurt, I'm going to be in here.
Nice. I was going to ask you, it's the first time you've been able to do this in a while over the last couple of years, so I guess how did your body respond? I mean, is it been like, oh man, maybe we should have taken a little more time off, or is it like, oh no, we're dialed in now?
Nah, yeah, I'm super dialed in. I'm ready to rock. My body's just like, it's hungry. It wants another fight, and I'm here for it.
They keep tossing you these undefeated prospects, right? I mean, what are your thoughts on this matchup when they give you names like that?
I mean, I really don't worry about any of that stuff. I live in the gym. I stay there. I grind, and I mean, I got a lot of faith, you know. So God's plan, you know, whatever Jesus brings towards me, you know, all praise to the Most High. We just gonna go get it.
Do you enjoy the role at all, or maybe like kind of being the underdog, or kind of being the guy that people, you know, the attention's on the other guy?
I mean, it'd be cool to have a little bit of respect on my name, but I mean, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I haven't been around the UFC that long, you know. I haven't fought too many people, so I mean, respect is earned, and hopefully I earn a little bit more this fight.
And here you are, like you said, early in your career, but T-Mobile Arena, packed crowd, International Fight Week. I mean, does this feel like a big moment in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't fought in front of a live crowd since 2018. Everything's been at the Apex, and I absolutely love a live crowd. So, I mean, just having people actually there in the audience, I think it's going to make me be an even better me than anyone's ever seen.
Nice. Last thing for me, I mean, goal here, obviously you want to win, but do you feel like this is that opportunity maybe to get that respect that maybe you don't have right now, or what is your goal in this fight?
I mean, my goal is just to go out there and, you know, do what I'm capable of, or even, you know, past what I'm capable of, rising to a new level. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, God's plan, you know what I'm saying? So he wants me to win, I'm going to win. So let's go see.
Gabe, over here. What have you made of Ian's first couple of fights in the UFC? I'm sure you've watched some tape. What would have sort of your assessments of him as an opponent?
I mean, he's in the UFC. He doesn't suck. He's good. You know, he has skills. His opponents weren't super good in my opinion. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how he deals with me, who I think is a step up in competition compared to who he's fought so far.
And just how much confidence do you have coming off that last win, knocking out Johan Leines, who previously undefeated? You must be feeling good going into this fight, having all that momentum.
Yeah, I mean, like I've mentioned before, you know, God's plan, it's not even about momentum. At the end of the day, I got a bunch of faith, and, you know, like David versus Goliath, I'm not scared or worried about anybody. God's got my back, so I'm in there.
And just last one for me, at the top of your division, we have that welterweight title fight between Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards, their rematch. I'm just curious how you think that fight plays out.
I think Usman takes it. I mean, Leon, he can grapple. I think Usman grapples a little bit better, and then, you know, his striking's just above Leon's too. So, I mean, I'll be watching.
Gabe, back here. Back here.
All right.
There you are. How's it going? John had mentioned when he asked you about just fighting these undefeated prospects and kind of putting you in that role, but there's a little bit of sizzle on Ian right now. There's a little bit of hype behind him. What was your reaction when you got the name initially? Were you like, ooh, this is a good one, or was it just another name to you?
You know, it's real funny, actually. Right after my last fight, after I beat Johan, one of my teammates, Josh Jones, was like, you should fight this Ian Garry kid next. And I looked at him and I was like, I have no idea who that is. And I'm not, I mean, I don't watch, like, to be honest, completely honest with you guys, I don't watch a lot of fights. I more listen to my team and my coaches to find out, you know, anything about anybody, about who I'm going to fight. I'm more worried about my own skills and building myself as a fighter. But yeah, I mean, he mentioned it and I was like, yeah, man, he gave me little details on him. I'm like, yeah, super cool. And then I told the UFC I was ready to fight, you know, whenever, just let me know. And they said maybe July, and I was all like, July 2nd? And then they didn't give me an answer, so I was just, you know, training in the gym, and then it was like mid-June, and I was like, so what's up with July, man? You know, it's coming around the corner, and if I'm gonna fight somebody, I'd like to know. And my manager came back to me 2 days later and was like, Ian Garry. I was like, you know what? That name's very familiar. Yeah, let's take it. So, I mean, yeah, I'm stoked about it.
Why don't you watch a lot of fights? I'm curious. Do you have to separate yourself from it a little bit?
No, I mean, I don't have a lot of free time. I literally just live in the gym. So when it'd be like, you know, you get out of work and then you go back to work, you know, just a little bit of separation. I'll watch them, but I don't watch like every single one.
And then Ian's obviously getting ready for this fight. He's trying to make his name a little bigger against you. What's the biggest thing you're going to bring to the table that no matter what Ian tries to do or how much he's prepared for you, that he's just not going to have any answer for?
At the end of the day, I just bring a fight. You know, if you're in the UFC and you're signing that contract, you should definitely be ready to have a fight. But it seems like sometimes guys just don't bring it, you know. And if there's one thing that you can guarantee if you sign a contract with my name on it, it's I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be there to fight you.
And then last thing, I just saw on social media this morning that you got your brown belt. Just wanted to know how much that means to you at this point in your career.
I mean, yeah, that was great. He almost gave it to me like last year. He was like, I was this close to giving it to you, and I was just like, thanks, coach, thanks. But I mean, yeah, you know, it had me thinking. I was like, you know what, maybe I should go get a submission or something, because on my record, I got like 6 rear naked chokes, and I was just like, maybe it's time to stop knocking out people and just, you know, bring back the subs. But I mean, you know, whatever he gives me, he'll give me, and I'll take it.
Just to the back here, you mentioned there, just to your left here, you mentioned there about the subs. How do you see this fight with Ian Garry going down?
I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna fight Ian Garry. I'm gonna, you know, just bring it. And I don't see it going the distance because I mean, he likes to stand and bang too. So I really think he's probably just gonna shoot on me because I feel like it hurts when you get punched by me a couple times. And then from there, I don't know. Either I'm gonna sprawl and we're gonna continue to bang, or, you know, sprawl and circle to his back. But I mean, it's not going the distance. Sub or TKO or KO.
And how do you think you compare to the level of competition that he's had in the past?
Yeah, I think I'm definitely a step up compared to the guys that he won. I mean, I wasn't even really paying attention, but someone else brought it up to me. And again, this is MMA math, so I mean, hold it with a grain of salt. But the guys that I've fought, you know, if you include the Contender Series as like UFC caliber fights, their combined record is 13-1, and his opponent's combined record are like 1-6. So I just fight guys that are better. So I mean, we'll see.
Hey, Gabe, back here. Right over here.
Oh, Gabe, what's up?
What's up, man? Long time since we spoke. You talked about it. You feel like Ian is not as good as he thinks he is. Is it safe to say that you think that he's kind of buying into his own hype a little bit since he's been in the UFC?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems. I mean, you got to walk around with a little bit of, you know, cockiness when you're here, and definitely some self-belief. But I think he's getting a little big-headed, and might be overlooking some people that he shouldn't be overlooking.
I know he's probably going for the low-hanging fruit, but what was your reaction when he tweeted out stuff like he is going to be the only, quote, gifted one that you see on Saturday?
I mean, off top, someone told me that, and I was like, that's funny, because I'm going to gift him an L. So, I mean, everyone can be witty.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.